Hello, hello. Right, penultimate round at Monza. Oh, struggled a bit at Monza. Couldn't get under a 150 for quali. And it's super tight, really, in most of silver class. 219, 224, 229, 232 is me. 239, 248. That's a gold, sorry. Gurja, who I think maybe a bit new to ACC, struggling a little bit last week at Watkins Glen, is 3.2. And then you've got like Kuderman, supposed to be silver class, is doing a 148.7 behind pole, where the rest of us are over 2 seconds behind pole. So I'm not quite sure of a seeding there. You've also got Zekev, who always does very, very well for silver classes in 14th. Looks like the way it's going to be. Most people are in the pits, apart from a leading few. So quali is over. 2-minute wait time. I'm currently, was it 4th in the championship? Don't ask me how. Well, I do know how. Watkins Glen wasn't so bad. Sived through the field, stuck me pit stop yet again, and ended up actually finishing second in class. But I didn't get like there's an acknowledgement thing on Actrollvision where I got first race. I think I came third in class, or something. I got like an acknowledgement, and this I came second in class. Got nothing. Didn't get like silver medal or anything. So don't know what's going on there. But there you are. There we are, 22nd for the race. Zhelenko with a 147.8 on pole. And somebody in the silver class is second, then pro, gold, silver. I'm not sure about Luzenko and George. George is silver, so there you go. We've got some dodgy silver classes in 9 and 10 as well. I've done my race setup. We will have to pit to refuel. There will be a window, so I'll put about 80 litres in to begin with, and then we'll just top it off to finish. To be honest, at Monza, I'd rather be a bit more towards the rear. It's usually carnage on turn 1. So it'll give me a chance to pick my way through it. In the past, I've even been round the escape road on the left to get through turn 1, and it's worth taking a cut warning just to simply, stay in the race. But we'll see. We'll see. And there was a query, I don't know if you're going to watch it, about how do I choose what car to drive. Well, really there are 3 types of car in ACC. There's front engine car, mid engine, and the Porsche, which is rear engine. Front engine cars in general are very good at going over curbs because of the weight of the engine over the front wheels. Well, they don't turn very well because of the weight of the engine at the front of a car. That's a generalization. And the mid engine cars usually rotate well, often don't respond well to curbs. The Audi is different in that it's mid-engine, so it rotates well, but it's able to go over curbs really easily. And where curbs would spin me out completely in the Ferrari, I'm able to go over no problem in the Audi. So that's why I like the Audi, not just because it's a new car and it's a bit more powerful than everything else. It's because it's got that mid-engine performance I like, because I like the fast rotation, but it can also handle the curbs very well. So we'll see. I don't like to stick to the same car forever. I've had a livery commission for this. I'm not able to use it yet. You're not allowed to use liveries in Actrollvision, one of the many things you're not allowed to do. And I just realised that got changed into one of my race tops for tonight. Shocking. And I'd like to use it. I like the Porsche as well, but the Porsche is really hard to drive because its aero balance changes throughout the race as you use up fuel and the car gets lighter. The aero balance changes, and it's very pitch sensitive. So it's a very difficult car to drive. What could be termed the newbie's favourite for ACC is the Aston Martin, which I drove for quite a few seasons. And the Aston's great on any track in any conditions. The Aston's always predictable, reliable, and easy to drive. It's just being front-engined. I found it ponderously slow in the corners to the point now where it drives me mad. And it's not a car I'd want to drive or I'd like to drive anymore. I've done perhaps too much in it. Same with the McLaren 720S. Did many seasons in the McLaren 720S until I was sick of the sight of it. I went to the Ferrari, so I did the Porsche first season. Then went McLaren, then went to Aston Martin, and then went to Ferrari before I came to the Audi. Ferrari I really liked. Ferrari was great. But I wanted a bit of a change, so I thought I'd go over to the Audi over the Ferrari. But I'd go back to the Ferrari. It just can't handle the curbs very well. If you look at a curb, you'll spin. So bear that one in mind. Now, I'm hoping this stream works okay because I changed the setting. And it told me not to do it just now. It's a bit late now to tell me, so I've turned the bitrate right up. And let's hope it doesn't cause it palpitations. And we've got one more race in this league left next week at Mount Panorama. And then this league stops. I've got a big system go live to support at work, so I'm actually working all this coming weekend. It's bank holiday weekend. I'm working all 3 days. And I think the weekend after I might get a bit of time to myself. But basically on the 8th of September is the big go live with the system, and I'm doing shift work. So 5 full days on, that's for my Thursday, so right through the weekend again, doing early shifts. So I've got no more plans to do any more league entries for the time being. I'm going to back out of that. But I've picked up iRacing. And the advantage of that over the league is iRacing is just drop in and out really, just choose an evening. And away you go. Because of the nature of that as well, in that you do race after race rather than a planned league, I'm going to do that on Twitch. And what I should have done is put a link to the Twitch channel in the description of this video, which maybe I'll remember to do that afterwards. But it's not hard to find on Twitch. It's just BeesWax Racing as usual. And I did the first broadcast to get out of my rookie's license to get Grade D on road, and it made a really nice change. It was nice to do a different car for once, to a GT3. It was the Mazda MX-5, and it was at Alton Park of all places, which I know reasonably well, but it was a different layout. So once I'd remembered to turn right and not turn left at a certain corner, I was okay. We got out of rookies pretty quick, just 3 races. And the next is I think I need to focus on getting my safety rating up for license class D. Because it's the last week, I think, of the existing season. So if I can do that and get my D license ready, I'll be in the prime position to switch round to doing the first season in license D. So I've got to get safety rating up from 2.4 or something to 3, which isn't, I don't think it'll be too hard to do. Just have to sort of clean races, stay out of trouble. And they do very short 15 lap races that take about 20 minutes. So yeah, I should be doing that. Might do that this week, depends what comes up. But my intended nights are going to be, well, I'll settle it down. I think I got my eye on Thursday and possibly Tuesday. Depends when an ACC league starts up, but I can certainly do that for the time being.
Follow car number 10, left lane.
I'll get in position there. Right, need to pay attention now. So there's your very quick pocket guide to what type of car to drive in ACC. If you're just starting out, go for the Aston Martin. And when you get used to it, you can branch out to other cars, but the Aston's a nice, safe pair of hands. And if you are just starting, unless you know what you're doing, in which case you don't need my advice, focus on your driving rather than worrying about which car's faster than which. They're all balanced to power, all bopped, so we're all about equal.
Green light, go. You're in the middle. Clear left. Car on the right. On your right. Still clear on the right. Clear all round. Car right.
Advantage.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Still there. Still there. Car
Going 3 wide.
Clear on the right. Yellow flag. Hold your line. Car on the right.
Oh, a carnage there in T1.
Clear on the right.
Whoa! What the hell was that?
Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
That was a real amateur move by somebody then. I was going in a straight line.
I don't think any major damage was done there. Straight down towards turn 1 they
15 seconds of damage. Are we last? I think we are. Pretty uncalled for that was, whatever it was.
seems
I have to watch the
very
replay. As far as I could figure out, I was going in a straight line, so I'm not sure why somebody J-turned me. I have to ride with this damage for quite some time as well. I'm not last somehow. Shortland is behind us. Not good ideas going on there.
Slow car ahead. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Right side.
Massive carnage on the straight. Nearly lost it. I've lost all momentum.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right. Still there. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Clear right.
I didn't think you'd have a very good line through a parabolica.
Left side. Car on the left. Still on the left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right side's clear.
Def. Big def. I managed to spin it round and rejoin the track point in the right direction. Interesting.
Car right. On the right. Hold your line. Still there.
What are you doing, Court? Oh. Too deep then. See my braking point. Too close to him.
Come on, Stevie. Keep pushing. We might get him back. 23. Fastest steps so far. Car right. Car on the right. Hold your line. Clear on the right. Clear right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
He's got past.
Like playing chicken going into T1. But thanks to Mr. Jones there, a lot of respect I think on both sides. Did leave space.
Gap to Jones behind is now 0.5. Defend your position, don't let him through. They're quicker than us entering Varianti della Roggia.
Not more def behind us there. I think Tillman's just gone off. There's a BMW I think spinning.
Yellow flag. Green flag, incident clear.
And that's the first relatively normal parabolic I've had in this race.
Lap time was 152.38. Well done, mate. Fastest lap so far.
sector 3. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That cost me a place.
Stay between the lines, please, Stevie. Man is now in the lead. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Car on the right.
Hold your line. Yellow flag. I think P5 has been in.
Slow
Let's
car.
go 1. Still there. You're clear. Incident clear.
Clear on the right.
Still there. Still there.
Lots of side-by-side action in this race. He's still there.
Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
That was caught again. Goldings appears to have a lot of damage. Oh shit. Saved it, but lost places.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp.
I wonder if I'm carrying some sort of damage at the back. And that was the first time I've really tried to power around Parabolica, I think. I think it's exciting, if nothing else.
Front into. Go to Parabolica.
We're losing tons of time. It's 2 minutes that long. 8 seconds off the pace. Off my slow pace. There's a clump of us and then a huge gap to the rest of the field. Catch these three up ahead.
The gap to Jones behind is now 0.7.
Ones for them.
It's your best lap.
51.2, I was 0.6 faster. Oh, maybe me claiming damage is causing me problems is a lie.
Okay, Stevie.
His lap time is quicker than the car he's chasing.
0.3 seconds.
Running off repairs. Don't feel too bad at the moment.
That's a new fastest lap for Hudaman, 149.6.
Oh, Shortland had to jump out then when that BMW nearly lost it, and he's lucky to have saved it himself.
The team will be pleased with the power setup today. He's improved on his best time.
Left side, still there. Clear left. Good move, mate.
I think Golding's got too much damage. BMW looks pretty mashed up. When there's gap out on him straight away. It's nearly a second. Times Radmore's doing up the road, 7.2 seconds, just going into Parabolica, into Ascari.
The pit window opens in 2 minutes. Okay, Stevie, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. B22.
He has just made a mistake. I made a bit of a 1-2.
Car left.
Car left. Clear on the left.
Still there.
Car on the left.
Hold your line.
Clear on the left.
Clear left. That was 151.47. Car
Car on
left.
the left.
Clear
on the
left.
left.
Have it. Nice one. The pit window opens in 1 minute.
Right. See if we can catch Court now. Again.
In front has increased to 2.4 seconds. Okay, Stevie, don't let this guy distract you. They're faster than us into Curva Parabolica. Pit window is open.
I think I got about Parabolica. George is dropping back a little bit.
Pulling away from the guy behind. Gas now 1.9.
Same time as Court. Closing quite a bit there, T1. as well in the background. Admiral's coming back to us at a rate of knots, actually. Well, 7 seconds, now it's free. Ooh. Mr. Shortland's got a run on us, I think. 0.3. Good lap, that one.
P20.
Still faster than Court ahead.
Alright, Stevie, lap times are pretty consistent.
Goal 30 for Gurjat. Oh, poor guy. Not getting a break. Lap times don't appear too compromised, so found me blaggy excuses when I lost it on the Scoury. I think it's the damage isn't too aero affecting, so we leave it.
Closing the gap.
0.6.
To virtually stop then. See you, Mr. Brooker. Get past him there. His left indicator on. Might try and have a go in parabolic if we can get close enough.
Green flag, sector 3.
Slow car ahead.
Miller is pitting from position 24. It looks like he'll come out just behind you.
I think we will be. Not as close as we were last time for T1. Definitely costing us time though.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Watch out. Sector 3.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is now clear. Car right.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Right side's clear.
Car on
Left
the left.
side.
Clear on the left.
Still there. Clear left. You've used half your fuel.
Car on
Right
the
side. Still there. Hold your line.
Clear on the right.
Right side's clear. Car right.
Car on the right.
Still there.
Clear on the right.
Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Car right.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Still there. Clear right. Come on, Stevie. Good stuff. Keep it coming. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.2. Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up.
Bit slow this lap, 51.4 it's looking like. It's only 0.3 between us. Faster than Radmore ahead of us though. Overcut that then, that was a big mistake. That's a big, big mistake. "21 minutes at the pit window yet, 9 laps of fuel. Need to have a couple of clean laps and try and break the elastic here on. What?
Okay, Okay, Stevie. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes. Now 0.9.
Oh, somebody just went in the wall. Somebody just lost it coming out of Lesbone 2. Oh, big snap.
Keep it within the
I'll lose me the place, that will.
Clear on the right.
Clear right. Come on, keep pushing.
Big snap in the middle of Parabolica. Whoa. Go on, George. I keep going ahead and then arsing it up. Just 2 seconds at least that lap.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius. Use all the track. Force him to find the gap. Alright, Stevie, gaining on this car. The gap is 0.5.
Be careful.
Track.
Slow car ahead.
Good, yeah. All right.
Car on the left.
Clear
Clear on the
left.
left.
Car left.
Car on the left.
He's still
Clear
there.
on the left.
Clear left. Don't let him get away.
One of the pro drivers who's done his pit stop.
Clear at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
That's halfway. We think about 13 minutes of fuel remaining. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.6. V14.
Shoreland gun. Boxed.
52.33.
They got that corner then. One more laps, 14 more minutes. Yeah, I think fighting it out for lower places now in this race. I wonder if Shoreland went into the wall. Car I saw losing it behind us and launched himself. That's not looking good at all. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I don't know who it was, but one of them lost. Oh, he might have been Rambo. Lost it on the gravel, and then took two of them out. Oh dear. That's kind of made it a bit too easy for me now. All that fighting has let Fuchs get 12 seconds up the road.
For championship points if he can give it up.
It wasn't deliberate, it was an accident. He got on the gravel. Maybe he kept his foot on the throttle and he should have got it on the brakes, I don't know. That might be a mistake if he did keep the throttle on.
The gap behind is now.
Honda saw it as well. I was trying to avoid it, but he probably knew himself it was too late. Probably all boxed as well, makes sense to go in for repairs if you got a bit of heavy damage. Well, that'll be Fuchs just going through Parabolica now. 1.9, I think he's done. 10 minutes left on the pits, 5 laps of fuel. We're going right at the end again. Yeah, so I'm going about half a second faster. That's not fast enough, I think.
Sector 2 is now green.
Actually slow you down. There's a big plastic barrier thing. Hopefully it won't. Kunos do like to model everything though. A little loose then. Wow, 10.8, 10.9. There we go. 10.9. I think I'm taking a little bit of time out. Somebody's going to stop go 30. Court's had a nightmare. The stutter from the survey. I wonder if somebody just quit. 24 runners. We start with 26. Oh, unless that Court may have given up.
P8. The gap behind is now 4.5 seconds.
Ooh, a bit of an overshoot there. Bit of time. Too much though. Only 0.1 down.
The gap to Fuchs ahead is now 10 seconds.
Taking time out of Fuchs. How slow can you go through that chicane there? Which fruit's going that slowly? Fuel, 7 minutes on the clock. All that mess. Nearly a second down.
Fuchs in front is pit.
Fuchs is boxed. 7 more minutes. I think it's actually the leader of the race, effectively.
152.05.
She's behind us, Shilenko, qualified on pole, if I recall. Wants to stop there. Last couple of laps. That did cost a mountain of time, that did. My tyres are graining again. Let's see why. Car's not wanting to stop.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Stevie.
Hopefully, these two will catch me before Parabolic and I'll just let them through.
The gap's now 1.4. Quicker than you entering cover Parabolica. That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
Maybe we're boxed now.
He'll be very aware that races can be won or lost in the pit
The
lane.
pit limiter was on them.
Coming in for fuel and a fresh set of tyres.
I think let's go who has given up.
Okay, Stevie, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. That's 20 minutes to go.
That was the slowest pit stop I've ever done in my life. I'm miles away as well.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Come on, let's go.
How are we looking? Somebody's knocked down the pit exit board again, you know. Let's have a look at that.
Pit exit looks clear.
The blue flag is being waved.
Again, about a second on Fuchs. This might be a pretty bad pit stop. The trouble is, I've got the leader of the race right behind me. They're not pitted. So they're not actually, you know, catching me that much. And that they've still got to stop. Now this is going to be a pain in the arse if I let them through. And then they pit straight away, which is a fair chance because there's only 3 minutes left. Second gap.
Watch out.
That's a blue flag.
I have to make way for him now. He's going to box. What a pain in the ass.
Car
On the
right.
right. Clear on the right.
Clear right.
Running life up dangerously. He's got 2 minutes. Better hope I don't hit him. God, I hope I don't hit him. But if I was to punt him into T1, he'd miss his pit.
Gap to Fuchs in front is now 10 seconds.
Fuchs is pulling the gap back out again.
The window closes in 2 minutes.
Minutes to go.
Jones behind is now 5.7 seconds.
Don't gotta worry about Jones behind us. Fuchs and Hutchin ahead. I won't hold on to that. In this league, that result last week of second in class was a bit of a fluke. It's not raining to help me today. Really need to catch Hutchin. He's 15 seconds up the road after all the excitement I've had in this race. Boxing, 44 seconds to go.
The leader is pitting now. That lap time was 151.84.
Fast enough, need to be in the 50s. Brake balance a little bit.
Okay, Stevie, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Pit window is now closed.
Jones is slowly closing in. It was 5.5, that's 5.2. We were pretty similar on lap time last time round. Fuchs again. There's bloody Fuchs in it.
Be careful there.
An accident. Fuchs has crashed.
Incident clear.
Clearly doing that to make it more exciting. Definitely so, because it's just 2 seconds he's behind me now.
16th place.
The gap is growing.
16 seconds.
Now, I made it. Miracle.
gap to Fuchs behind is increasing. It's now 2.5.
God, I'm hot. Ah, smudge. Got punted. Right at the start of the race, somebody like Jay turned me. So we're getting out the back a little bit. A couple of little mistakes on Ascari. Then everybody in front of me got murdered. And just 12 minutes to go. Still can't go faster at Monza though. Should be getting under 150s and I'm not.
There's a time to the car in front, sector 3.
Oh, Fuchs is a little bit slower than me like that. Giving me hope. All the drama elements of this race ended when they all killed themselves. So we're having quite a fight and they're going back and forth. Not good, but not anymore. Hutchin is up the road from me, so he's going to move away in the Drivers' Championship. I'm behind him. Somebody in silver class qualified in second, and there are pro gold and silver classes in this race. So we're definitely going to come first in silver. Unless he's driven it into a wall. Fuchs must have damage or something, he's dropping behind steadily. In 13 seconds.
Sector 1 is 0.42.
So I think I've taken 11 seconds now, but it's not going to be enough. It's only 9 minutes to go.
Sector 2 is 0.6.
Compared with his previous times, I can see that he's actually slower there.
Sector 3 is 1.1.
Well, that's actually slower than his best qualifying lap.
It's more than that. I think he's just gone through the chicane, hadn't he? So yeah, it's still 14 seconds. I think I've taken 2 seconds out of him. Only 9 minutes to go.
Is now 13 seconds.
It's Audi v Audi as well with Hutchin. Skurja just up ahead. into the first chicane.
51.56.
See what time he did I? Dozy. Yeah, Fuchs is just slowly but steadily dropping behind. Rising. Don't worry. One complete cock-up from me and he'll be right on me. That's a good lap. Surely is what time Hutchin did. Too far away. 12 seconds still.
It's now 6.5 seconds.
Not a bad lap, still a 51. See if we can get it under 10 seconds before the end of the race. 5 minutes to go. We're all complaining, by the way, after last week at Watkins Glen about the rain. We won't make it rain on us again. No, I did really well. I want it to rain. Fully track, please. Mount Panorama next week, that night, I believe. I'll be entertained. Imagine that in the rain.
The gap in front is now 13 seconds.
Oh, Fuchs has fallen behind Jones. Heck, he's in trouble. Oh, he's opened it up, Hutchin. He'd be bragging about getting it under 10 seconds if I can.
Okay, Stevie, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Coming out of Parabolica now. That's how far ahead he is. He 1.5 is doing. So he's going faster than me now. He's going to be a 52. Wow. Don't think it's going to happen. Don't think Hutchin's going to be caught.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Positives I can take. I've steadily pulled away from Jones and Fuchs behind me and held Hutchin mostly, but we're sort of exchanging lap times.
The gap to Jones behind is now 7.6.
Although it's possible their heads have dropped, of course. The race is pretty much over. 3 minutes to go. But as I've found out many times, I've passed a few people on the last lap. So never give up. Never drive on the grass either like that.
P16.
That might pass Grosjean. We've been pretty equal on lap times. So he's getting there. I think what I find difficult about Monza is you've got to get precise braking point when you're going flat out at like 200 kilometers an hour or 180 kilometers an hour, however fast these things go. And it's quite difficult to do that lap after lap. Is ahead of Jones again. A bit of a ding-dong battle, are they? Maybe that's why they're dropping back. Good for them.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Grosjean's a little bit inexperienced, so I'll be careful.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Side's clear.
Yo. Sent him a nice message last week telling him not to give up and a link to a track guide for Watkins Glen. So, thank you very much. But we all got to start somewhere. I think he was getting a bit of a beating on the chat. Not that there is much chat on Actrollvision, but people were like moaning at him. But, you know, like I said on the stream last week, you're going to not give us a practice server that's on the same settings as the race server, and then it's chucking it down. You can't expect drivers that aren't very experienced to be able to really manage with that sort of situation. And Grosjean really struggled. White flag yet. Still 2 to go. And Hutchins held it 13 seconds, 12.9. It's pretty much not budged.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
2 more laps for us. Parabolic in Scary. Keep calling it Scary Parabolica. What's wrong with me? Parabolica's not called Parabolica anymore, is it? They give it that stupid name that nobody knows. So everybody still calls it Parabolica. Yeah, don't crash it now. 1 lap to go. Now, like I said, Smudge at the top of the show, I think you missed it. We've got iRacing now, and we'll be using Twitch for iRacing. I've got a lot on at work at the moment. I've got to work all this coming bank holiday weekend. So, just keep an eye open for it, if I remember. I'll add a link to the description of this video to the Twitch channel. But it is cunningly called BeesWax Racing. Or I'll put links, obviously, up in the BeesWax Discord server as well.
Leader has finished the race.
Leader's done. Last lap for me. Well, all I can take away from this is I think the pace has improved at Monza. I got involved in a few too many situations, really, that put me down on time. People are still racing, Boyle. But I'm still, like, on the pace. And I've dropped George and Fuchs, etc. And then obviously I missed my braking point there as well. Rude. People are still racing. There's quite a battle going on behind me, you see.
16th place. There's the finish. Good drive.
I'll bring the car back.
There we go. Hey. Let's have a look. Try and have a look at that replay there. At the start, because we got mullered. I lost my wheels. Where's that view come from? I've never seen that view before. Okay, so let's go forward a bit. I'm a bit hesitant at the very beginning itself. Or away. And some clown comes in 3 wide. Not that much. Here we go, up the middle. Because that's going to work in T1 at Monza. 998 who is 998? Badass, never heard of him. Sorry, I wasn't looking away then. Let's have a look at the carnage in T1. That stop, completely void. No damage, no damage, no damage. 216 is Hutchinson. So what you doing, Hutchinson? Is he swung across? I was doing all right here. 998 is Vadas. So he comes back on, clips front of Vadas, and then plonks the back of me, and that's me right at the back of the field virtually. Thank you very much. Now, Hutchins, my rival in the championship. People with conspiracy theories. Basically, sorry Hutchin, that's an unsafe rejoin. You rejoin the track while the whole field's still coming through, and you put the squeeze on another car and cause an incident. So, you won't like that, but it is an unsafe rejoin. The fun. Hey, right then. Well, there you go. One more round to go at Bathurst. 16th. I think a few people may have logged off. Probably 4th or 5th in class. A lot of the silvers dropped out, went backwards. Geldings gave up. Court gave up after he had that big smash. Gurjar was quite a way down. Only Fuchs, Gurjar and George, Schull and George were behind me really in class. I think Vadas might be silver as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Not expecting miracles. That is it. On Twitch, there might well be some iRacing. I definitely think there will be, to be honest, at some point. One evening this week. Weekend will be difficult because I'm working all the way through. And I mean, right the way through. There could be calls at 10 at night and stuff. So rather difficult to make races at that point. But I want to get ready for the next season. And then the final round of Actrollvision, which will be the final race in Actrollvision, because it's like living in Nazi Germany, being on that league, will be next week at Bathurst. So I'll catch you all later. Thanks, folks. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.